What's up, guys? Jacob Rothenberg here. I am going to make right here, right now, one of my most important, one of my best videos on Kindle self-publishing. And what I'm going to talk about is I'm not only going to give you a profitable keyword, I'm going to give you a keyword right here that you can build a potential brand off of, in which you publish multiple books for a given brand. Just because we got an idea from one keyword, we're able to therefore build a brand from other keywords related to this niche and make an actual publishing business where you can, off of this, probably make at least $1,000 a month just from one brand. So, what am I talking about here? Let me slow down. Let me explain what's going on here. So, I was doing some keyword research for fun. I guess it's fun because I'm sick. But I was looking up hunting books for kids, okay? And I was assessing the keyword, and I'm looking at the paperbacks. I'm like, okay, the rankings are pretty solid. Like, this sells 1 or 2 a day. I can deal with that. This one here sells probably 6 or 7 copies a day. So I'm like, okay, we're talking. That's for deer hunting, but still a hunting book nevertheless. This one's a fiction book, Deer Hunting with Daddy, so I didn't really count it, but I was like, all right, there's some demand here, though. So whether it's the fiction version of hunting books for kids or the nonfiction version for actual deer hunting, I noticed that the paperback rankings are really solid overall, and I don't think that the Kindle version would be really solid because these are for kids. I don't think Kindle users are comprised of kids, right? So here, this doesn't even sell. So that theory holds true. But I kept looking at this keyword, like, okay, everything looks pretty good. I could use this as a keyword for publishing. But then I realized, what do these books have in common is that I noticed a familiar theme, even with this turkey hunting book for kids. This ranks pretty well too. Granted, it's published in 2012. It's kind of old, but it does well. So what I noticed that, okay, first thing I noticed is like, okay, the authors are different here, but the design looks kind of the same with how the font is for being for kids. Same with the turkey book, different author. So I was like, is that a coincidence? Absolutely not. If we were to look at the parentheses here, the brand here is called Into the Great Outdoors. So there's hunting books for kids by Into the Great Outdoors. That's the brand that it's under. And even though it's under different authors, as you'll see here, it has a familiar theme. I suppose customers keep going back for the brand, not for a given author, the brand. So I was like, okay, that gives a lot of potential. Hey, if you play Duck Hunt for the Nintendo, this is great. So that's cool, right? And it does well. So I was like, okay, we can build a brand here. So I was like, but how do I get more ideas on the keywords to build for if everything's under a different author? And I was like, well, let's type Into the Great Outdoors. Actually, that works too. So we have ice fishing, we have pheasant hunting, we have bear hunting, freshwater fishing, fly fishing, all camping for kids. Hey, like all these different ideas, and I think I can get more out of this if I do books for kids, right? Or not. Okay, I'll back up. But that right there, I think this is the whole brand. So this publisher, I assume it's just one publisher, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books under this brand. And I'm not going to do the literal math, but this publisher could be making a solid $2,000 per month off of a brand that is looking to be 5, maybe 6 years old. So that's exactly what you need for your publishing business, folks. You need something that is going to be evergreen. Hunting will always be in demand. something that'll have long-term appeal, that you have a brand off of that establishes you as an authority figure, and more so, you'll have customers not coming back for just one book, but for your other products as well. So someone who's into bear hunting might also be into bow hunting or even turkey hunting, and they're probably also campers. And so this is a great brand here. And hey, it's nothing too flashy. You know, these reviews are all real, I suppose, and it's nothing that you can't compete against. But just know that all you have to do is find a keyword and then stumble upon something that's profitable. And if you notice that you're stepping into a brand, break it down and, you know, try to see what an existing brand entails, and Amazon practically gives you the answers on what's profitable. And of course you would assess each book, but each one is. So right here, folks, if you want to do hunting for kids in general, whether it's hunting, fishing, camping, I just found you it. So if you want me to give you the literal answers to how much this would cost to set up, let's just say, for the sake of simplicity, every book averages to be 35 pages. And I assume that there's illustrations in the interior. Let me see if I'm right about that. Actually, let's look at the paperback. I'm not going to get a good preview with the... Oh, it is paperback. Let's look at the library binding. Let's just see what's inside this freaking book, if it'll show us. Come on. Okay, let's try another one. We got to look inside. I want to prove that there's illustrations in here. Otherwise, I am, like, lying. Okay, so we can't really tell. But let's assume there are, okay? So all you have to do is collect some non-royalty, like royalty-free pictures of the given animal that you're hunting for, and just follow a general table of contents format. So like whether it's how to capture it, the equipment you need, tips and techniques, safety, also responsible conservation in the glossary. Okay, you can apply all of that to each of your animals that you're setting up a brand for this particular series. So yeah, guys, remember, you want something that's evergreen, you want something that's going to have long-term appeal, and ideally you want something that you can build a brand off of. And that is how you not only make money on Kindle publishing, but you make money long-term, so that you're not looking for the next fidget spinner, for the next yo-yo trick book to publish for. So guys, this is probably the best video I've ever given in terms of actual practicality. You can literally steal this series and make $2,000 a month. Okay? So whether you do that or I do that, let me know in the comments if you're going to do it, so then I won't touch it. Or if no one comments, I'm going to do it. So till then, guys, hope this video is of value to you, and I'll see you later.